Hey, what's up, my Warrior family? It's Ant Warrior, and yes, welcome back to the San Francisco 49ers rebuild here on Madden 22. I'm so excited to bring this series back to all of you, and we are going to be starting week 1 of the 2021 season against the Detroit Lions. I think my expectations for the season will be for us to win at least 7 games. I think that's reasonable. Now, I know it's been a couple weeks since I posted the first video, but that's because I've actually been waiting for the scouting update to come. And now that it's here, I'm going to be posting a lot more videos, but that also meant I had to make a new franchise mode, and that also meant we don't have Richard Sherman no longer on the team. And I'm okay with that because he's on the Bucks. But when I simulated the preseason, he actually got released by him. That doesn't mean I'm going to go ahead and sign him now. He's just going to be a free agent, but I kind of thought that was funny. Stephon Gilmore is also on the Panthers, so I'm kind of excited to see him there. And one thing I'm finally happy for is that Trey Lance finally has a face cam. I can't believe we had to wait this long for him to get a face cam. It's ridiculous. But like I said, the scouting update. And I'm actually really excited to get to use this. And this man right here, I really want him. Derek Singletary Jr. And he actually fits with the team, as you can see on the bottom. There's a few things I still have to learn about this new mode, but I'm really excited about it. Maybe there's a way in the future that we can trade for a first-round pick to get this man. But yeah, we'll see when time comes. But we do have to jump straight into tonight's game against the Detroit Lions. Now, in real life, I'm not going to lie. This man, Jared Goff, is very underrated. And just because he's on the Lions, a lot of people want to write him off. This man's really good. And especially in this game, he gave us a lot. And I mean a lot of stuff to deal with. But it is time to go ahead and start week 1 of the 2021 season. And we are going to be underway with the kickoff. And they are going to go ahead and receive the ball first, which means we will go ahead and get the ball in the second half. And right there, we do get a stop, a nice one just to be able to start off this season. Now, there's that man right there, Jared Goff, number 16, taking control of these Detroit Lions. Now, hopefully this defense can contain this man right here. But starting it off on the very first play, our defensive line brings that pressure. He throws it deep, and that's going to be intercepted by Josh Norman on the very first pass. What a way to start off the season. Our defensive line brought the pressure, and Josh Norman was there for the interception. And right away on offense, Jimmy Garoppolo taking charge of these Niners. Now, of course, I know a lot of you guys probably want Trey Lance to start, but we have to realistically give Jimmy Garoppolo the start. Now, Raheem Mostert does get stopped, and it's going to be negative yardage right there to start off the season. Now, 2nd and 12. We're going to see what Jimmy Garoppolo does. He's going to go ahead and get pressured, and Brandon Ayuk does get a hold of the ball, but that's actually going to be for negative 3 yards. So now we are at a 3rd and 15 possession. What is Jimmy going to do? He's actually going to throw it deep to Debo, and Debo does get a hold of it, and he breaks off for a touchdown. Our very first touchdown of the season. Look at that man Debo out there. Absolutely destroying that defensive back right there. Look at that. Beautiful catch, shoves him off, and he continues to go all the way for the touchdown. What an amazing way to start out the season. Now Jared Goff has the ball, and what is he going to do? He's going to go ahead and check down to that man Tyrell Williams. Tyrell Williams actually is going to stay on his feet, but go out of bounds for the first reception for 14 yards. He's going to go ahead and hand it off to DeAndre Swift now, and our defensive line's all there to make the stop. I'm actually happy we're able to contain that man, because if we don't, that man's going to be breaking down all day long. Jared Goff once again on the next possession goes in and gives it off to that man Tyrell Williams once again for another nice receiving yards. Now Jared Goff and the Lions are on the 51st and 10. What is he going to do? Finds Quintez Cephas, and right there we need more defensive help. But that was an 18-yard gain. Now once again, 1st and 10. What is Jared Goff going to do? Step back. He finds Tyrell Williams once again, and Tyrell right there gets a 9-yard gain. And right here, he hands it off to DeAndre Swift. And DeAndre Swift finds the open lane. He gets plus 8 yards on that run. Now the Detroit Lions are moving. They got the momentum, and they keep moving up. DeAndre Swift once again, but he gets stopped. Next play, what is Jared Goff going to do? We're bringing the pressure. He finds TJ Hawkinson. Our defense needs to be there. I feel like those are stops that we need to make. But right here, Jamal Williams gets destroyed by Fred Warner. A nice way to stop the play right there. DeAndre Swift pushing it up, and we do get another stop. We're trying to contain this team. They're trying to get the touchdown, but hopefully we can get the last stop we need. And yes, we do. Our defense was there, and we contained them from scoring a touchdown. So, of course, they had to take a field goal. And now Jimmy Garoppolo and the Niners are back out on the field. Finds George Kittle on the first play, and George Kittle with a nice reception. Now it's time to get this run game going. We're going to go ahead and hand it off to Raheem Mostert. And Raheem Mostert finds the lane, but gets us 9 yards right there. That's what I like to see. Raheem Mostert out there doing everything. And right here, breaking a tackle, but misses the first down barely. Barely missing the first down. Jimmy G is actually going to go ahead and throw a check down pass to George Kittle. Nice open pass right there. And we're slowly moving the ball up. That's what I like to see. Raheem Mostert once again, but gets stopped by this Detroit Lions defense. They're actually doing a good job stopping him. That's what I like to see. Nice little competition. And right there, that was almost intercepted. But luckily it didn't, and we're still back out here on the field. Jimmy Garoppolo once again finding Raheem Mostert, and Raheem Mostert has open field, and right there they missed the tackle. 1st and 10, next possession, Raheem Mostert finds the lane, and Raheem Mostert all the way for the touchdown. There we go. Finally, we get something going on the run game. We are going to be using Raheem Mostert and all of our running backs a lot in every game, and that's what I like to see. Open lane field, and he gets us a nice solid touchdown. And right here, once again, we're kicking the ball off. Normally, I don't show the kickoffs as much, but you guys are going to see why we're showing this one. The Detroit Lions right here, open field. He gets past it, shoves off our guys, and right here, we have to try to make the stop. Look at that run right there. Like I said, normally I don't show off all these kickoffs, but they did get a nice run and put them in a nice solid position on offense. DeAndre Swift, open lane, finds good field, and he actually gets a nice couple yards. 1st and 10, what is Jared Goff and this offense going to do? Jared Goff waiting in the pocket, throws it deep to Quan Williams. Quan Williams almost intercepted, but TJ Hawkinson's there for a Detroit touchdown. TJ Hawkinson, the ball was in the air and he was in a perfect position to get a touchdown play. Kyle Shanahan and the Niners are shocked by this. What a play. Look at that. He had enough time to throw it deep. Quan Williams, that should have been intercepted. Got tipped in the air, and TJ Hawkinson was there to make a nice, solid touchdown. Now that the Niners are back on the field, Jimmy Garoppolo, what's he going to do? Oh, he sees Deebo Samuel wide open, gives it off to Deebo, and Deebo open lane goes all the way. Nice, solid reception right there. Now, 1st and 10, we are going to hand it off to Raheem Mostert. Raheem Mostert right here tries to fight for the first down. I don't think he got it. No, he didn't. It was a 9-yard gain right there. But Raheem Mostert, once again, gets the first down. That's what I like to see. We're trying to get that run game going. Right here, Jimmy Garoppolo trying to get something going, and he gets sacked right there. The first sack of the game. Hopefully we can do something about it. But right here we do hand it off to Raheem Mostert. Raheem Mostert using his speed. Get around the corners. Open field. He goes all the way for a touchdown. Raheem Mostert all the way. Now, personally, I'm showing you guys this because I don't know if a lot of you guys are going to believe me. It's on all Madden. As you can see, I can't even change it. But I hope you guys would believe me that I'm playing on all Madden. I do want to get some sliders, though. I am interested in looking into sliders. So if you guys have any sliders you guys want me to use, please let me know down below in the comment section, and I'll check them out. But as of now, Jared Goff, he's going to go ahead and hand it off to DeAndre Swift, and Fred Warner was there to make the stop. Now it's 3rd and 3. They hand it off to DeAndre Swift, and Fred Warner is there once again to make the stop. So he forces them to punt it, gives it off to us. We hand it off to Raheem Mostert once again, try to get something going. He does get us a couple of yardage right there. Nothing huge, but a nice run play right there. Now, Jimmy Garoppolo, what's he going to do? We try to throw it. He fumbles the ball, and they recover. Jimmy G fumbles the ball, and the defense recovers it. So, Jared Goff and this offense is now back on the field. So, of course, DeAndre Swift right there finds an open lane and gets them a nice, solid couple yards. Now, what is Jared Goff going to do with this offense? They are 9 yards away from the touchdown. He throws it down to TJ Hawkinson. I actually thought that went out of bounds, but they are going to go ahead and call it a reception. Right here, Jared Goff once again, knockdown pass to DeAndre Swift, who shoves Jimmy Ward to the ground like he's nothing. Now they are at the 5-yard line. Jared Goff right here, he's going to wait. We're not bringing any type of pressure right here, but he is just going to go ahead and throw it out of bounds for a safety right there. So now Jared Goff, we are going to see what this offense is going to go ahead and do, and it looks like it's actually going to be a run play. They do hand it off to DeAndre Swift, who pushes it up to the 2-yard line. So now, once again, Jared Goff, what is he going to do? Hand it off to Jamal Williams, and Jamal Williams shoves off Fred Warner for the touchdown. What a play right there. We actually thought we were going to get a stop using Fred Warner, but Fred Warner just got completely destroyed right there, and they do score the touchdown. What a way to score right there. Now, after that fumble, how are we going to respond? Right here, Raheem Mostert being very patient, finding the lanes and pushes up for a first down play. That's what I like to see. Now, once again, we're bringing Brandon Ayuk on motion right here. Jimmy G, he's going to try to throw it to Brandon Ayuk, and that's going to be intercepted. That's the play we do right after we fumbled. They scored a touchdown. We come out here and then just give it right back to them. Are we really trying to lose this game? That's what we do right there. Now, Jared Goff in this offense right there hands it off to DeAndre Swift for a nice couple yards right there. And now, once again, Jared Goff in this offense is taking over. DeAndre Swift right here being very patient and fights for a first down play right there. This man, like I said, we have to contain him or he's going to be going off. Jared Goff finds Tyrell Williams, and right here, we actually push him forward for a first down play. What are we doing out there? But right here, they hand it off to DeAndre Swift, and DeAndre Swift pushes it up to the 2-yard line. So now it's 2nd and goal, and we have to get these stops. And right here, Fred Warner finds the lane, and he does get a huge stop right there. So now it's 3rd and goal, and we need this huge stop. We have to make sure they don't score a touchdown. And Fred Warner once again making the plays. He's stopping this line. Look at that. Stopping this running back, and right here, they do take a field goal. But we do hand it off to Raheem Mostert on the next play. And right there, maybe if he went more to the outside, we could have had a more open lane. But it's all good. Right here, Jimmy G throwing it deep to Raheem Mostert. Raheem Mostert using the speed. And he's going all the way for a touchdown. If you put Raheem Mostert on a defensive back, man-to-man, Raheem Mostert's going to burn everybody. You can't do that. Look at this type of play. He just goes past him. And Jimmy G, not the strongest quarterback, but definitely the most accurate out there. And look at that. Beautiful play right there. Throws it deep and finds that man for a touchdown. After that amazing touchdown play by Raheem Mostert, we're going to see what Jared Goff and his offense can do. And right there, they get a nice solid pass to TJ Hawkinson. Now, once again, we're going to try to bring the pressure. And right here, I thought that was going to be intercepted. Very close, but it does get knocked out of bounds. Right here, once again, TJ Hawkinson fighting for a first down and more. That's what we like to see right there, the competition we have. Now, we're going to try to bring the pressure. Jared Goff, oh, he's feeling the pressure right there. We thought we had a sack, but we actually forced him to throw it out of bounds. A nice stop right there. Once again, what are we going to do? And Jared Goff finds Tyrell Williams, and Tyrell going all the way for a touchdown. And right there, they make it a 2-point game. They're actually going to make it a 1-point game soon. But that's the thing, though. What happened on that play? And you guys can actually see. And this is what happens when you don't have fast defensive backs. I mean, we really don't. We kind of have older guys. So that's what I really want to make sure we capitalize in the next offseason. But right here, bringing out Trey Lance, finding George Kittle for a nice reception. Right there, that was his first pass in the NFL. Now, you may ask, why am I bringing Trey Lance in clutch moments like this when we're only up by 1? Well, the reason is because I want to see what he does in these types of minutes. And right there, that could have been a first, but it does get knocked out of bounds. And right here, Trey Lance feeling the pressure, and he gets sacked. He fumbles it, but it is down by play right there. So, of course, they called a timeout to receive it. Now, we're trying to see what this offense can do. They have a minute to go all the way down the field to get something going. And right there, they do get a nice little check down pass to TJ Hawkinson. Now, 2nd and 5. What is Jared Goff going to do with this offense? Right here, we are bringing the pressure. We're trying to get a sack, but he does throw it out of bounds once again. So, 3rd and 5, what are we going to do? We're trying to bring pressure. We're trying to do everything we can. And right there, I thought that was a first down, but it is going to be very, very close. So, Trey Lance and this offense are going to be back out on the field. And right there, a nice little pass to move up the chains. We do call a timeout because we're trying to at least get a field goal or something going here. And right here, Trey Lance testing his arm, throwing it deep to Debo. And Debo right here could have it, but it's going to be a flag. They are going to be calling that. That's obviously pass interference. Yeah, it's going to be on the defense. Nice. So we now have a nice little possession right there. Nice yardage right here. We are going to throw it down to George Kittle. George Kittle with a nice little reception. So what are we going to do in these tight moments? This is what we want to see Trey Lance do. We're trying to see what Trey Lance can do right there. Nice little reception by Debo Samuel, and we're still moving up the chains. 5 seconds left to end off the first half. What is Trey Lance going to do? He's going to run on the outside. Nobody can catch him. He's using his speed, and he scores a touchdown. His first rushing touchdown of his career. What a way to end the first half. Wow, Trey Lance using his speed. Even though that was a big hit and a very questionable hit, Trey Lance uses his wheels to score a touchdown in the final moments of the first half. Now we're going to go ahead and start the second half with a run play. And right here, Raheem Mostert trying to do a stiff arm, but the entire Detroit's defense was there to make the stop. Now we're going to go ahead and do a play action right here. Jimmy Garoppolo. We're going to find Mohamed Sanu Sr., who pushes more for a first down play right there. That's what I like to see. Once again, we're going to the run play. And right here, the Detroit's defense makes another stop. But right here, Jimmy G sees that Deebo Samuel has the open lane, and right there scores a touchdown. Wow, those deep plays are actually working really good for us. And I mean, if they're going to go to those man-to-mans and they're going to put weak corners on us, then of course we're going to take over. But like I said, I do want to get some sliders because I did notice that it was a little bit easier on all Madden. So if you guys have any suggestions on sliders that we should do, please let me know down below in the comment section. But right here, the Detroit's offense is now up. And right there, Jared Goff with a little check down pass to keep the chains moving. But right here, DeAndre Swift takes the ball, pushing up for a first down play. Now Detroit's surely moving up the field, slowly but surely. But right here, as you guys can see, another check down play to get the first down and more. I like this little competition stuff. I like to see what Jared Goff's doing. And right here, hands it off to DeAndre Swift. DeAndre Swift bullying his way through. He is a little skinny, but that man can fight for yards. That's what I like to see. And right there, once again, DeAndre Swift fighting. We do get nice solid stops here and there, but they do fight for those yards. And right here, Jared Goff, we're trying to bring the pressure. Jared Goff throws it out of bounds. We are bringing that pressure right here. A little play action play. Throws it, and they're trying to do those little tiny safety plays. And now they're going to go to the run play, give it off to Jamal Williams. Jamal Williams pushing his way through, and he fights for a first down play. Now they're going to go back to the run play, but our defense is there to contain him. But DeAndre Swift is going to be fighting for those yards. Jared Goff stepping back. What's he going to do? He's going to do the outs play, and he's going to do those little safety plays. They're being very, very cautious with their throws. Jared Goff, what's he going to do? Test us deep. And Quan Williams gets an interception, the first on the season. Is he going to be able to return it to the house? No, he isn't. He's going to get tackled. What a pick to start off the second half. Josh Norman got one in the first, and Quan Williams starts us off in the second. Our defensive backs might not be the best, but they are doing everything out here to contain this Lions offense. That's what I like to see. Now, this offense definitely has to capitalize on that pick, but right here, we're going to go ahead and start off with the run play. Try to see what we can get going. Raheem Mostert's going to try to fight his way for that first down. Did he get it? No, he's actually going to be a little short right there. So we are going to bring Brandon Ayuk on motion right here and see if we can check down pass, but we're actually going to go ahead, just throw it to Raheem for the first down. We are trying to move slowly up right here, and once again, hand it off the ball. We're trying to get something going here. We're trying to see what we can do. Right here, once again, going to the run. We do a little bit of a hurdle, but that did slow us down and allow the Detroit Lions to catch up to us. So right here, once again, we're going to do a play action, and we see Brandon Ayuk wide open. We're going to throw it right to him, wide open. He's going to shove off his defender, and he's going to continue for more yards. All right, first and goal, 9 yards away. We're going to see what we can do with the run play, and we absolutely get destroyed on that play. Get nothing going. Jimmy G on the next possession finds Mohamed Sanu Sr. for another touchdown. Another continuous of this lead, and we just keep making this lead bigger and bigger, and that's what I like to see from Mohamed Sanu Sr. Wide open pass and a nice touchdown for us. Now, what is Detroit going to go ahead and do after that touchdown right here? Jared Goff's going to find Quintus Cephas for a nice reception to fight for the first down. Now, while I'm editing, I did have to add this in, but really quickly, my recording for some reason didn't get the last 2 minutes of the third quarter. But no worries, nothing huge happened, just Detroit going down the field, making little passes and little runs here and there. I'm sorry for this inconvenience, and I hope you guys still enjoy the video. Sometimes you do have to sit there and do give the credit to this Detroit's offense and Jared Goff and how they're able to just slowly move down the field. I mean, they don't make huge plays, but they do everything possible to move down the field. Like right here, nice little dump off pass to DeAndre Swift. And they do all these like little simple check down passes. And DeAndre Swift is very, very good. I mean, I think a lot of times he's sometimes even underrated just because he's on the Lions. But right here, Jared Goff once again, a nice little reception right here by DeAndre Swift once again. And they keep moving up the field right here, trying to see what they can do on offense. Once again, another completion right here. And we're in this zone type of defense. We're trying to keep going back and forth with man and zone, but we cannot stop them. Right there, our defensive line does get a solid stop right there. And right here, they're trying to go to the run play, and they just shove past our defender. Now it's 3rd and 4. Jared Goff, he's at the 13. What's he going to do? He's going to pass it to Quintez Cephas, who scores a touchdown, a wide open touchdown, actually. And that's why I'm really interested in trying to get faster corners. But actually, they're going to try to go for 2 right here. And we do get a nice little stop, but our defender pushes him forward in for the 2-point play. So now our offense back on the field. We're trying to go to the run play, but they are stopping Mostert. They're doing a good stop trying to contain him. Right here, Jimmy Garoppolo, he's going to throw it down, but he's going to go ahead and get swatted right there. We're trying to do something out here on offense. Even though we have a lead, this Detroit Lions offense is doing everything possible. Brandon Ayuk gets the reception. He's using his speed as fast as he can to go up the field, and a nice reception by Brandon Ayuk. Now it's 1st down. We're going to try to go to the run play once again, but this defense is stopping Raheem Mostert. We are trying to do something with this run play, but I mean, they're doing a really good job trying to stop Raheem. Their defensive plans have changed since the second half, and they're doing a good job containing him. But right there, George Kittle with a nice reception, moving up the ball. And that's one thing I want to do, too. Part of the game plan is to start targeting George Kittle a lot. Obviously, in this one, we aren't able to target him too much because the run play is actually working a lot sometimes. And I am just trying to be run heavy right now. As you guys can see, Raheem Mostert fighting for those yards. And right there, open lane, and he scores another touchdown. That's what I like to see by Raheem Mostert right there. That's the type of offense I like to see from us. And right now we're putting Detroit in a pickle right now because they are trying to score and they're trying to win this game. But they have to try to keep up with the offense that the Niners have. Now after that touchdown, what are we going to force Detroit to do? Right here, we're trying to bring the pressure. We're forcing Jared Goff out. And he is going to throw the ball out of bounds once again. So now it's 2nd and 10. He's going to go ahead and do another little dump off pass. And right here, we're putting them in a pickle right now. What are we going to do? Jared Goff, we bring the pressure, and we get a sack. Now, once again, we're back out here on offense trying to do something with the run play. And right here, the Detroit Lions defense is doing everything possible to contain this run play. Once again, they get another huge stop right here. Now, what is Jimmy Garoppolo going to do? We're doing a play action. He has to run outside, but we don't see anybody, and he's going to go ahead and get sacked. So, of course, that means we have to punt the ball, and now Detroit's back here on offense. Now, Jared Goff, once again, another simple pass right there, just trying to move up the field like he's been doing. We're trying to make sure we can stop this man right here. We're pressuring him, and, of course, we get a huge sack. Now, on 3rd and 16, what is Jared Goff going to do? He's just going to go ahead and give it off to that man, DeAndre Swift. And they are going to go ahead and go on it for 4th down. And right here, they do find Tyrell Williams for the 1st down and more. We couldn't even get a 4th down stop right there. And once again, Jared Goff and Tyrell Williams finding the connection for a few yards. Right here, once again, Jared Goff back on the offense, finding DeAndre Swift. And that's like his only 2 players so far on this drive. Right here, once again, what is Jared Goff going to do? He's going to wait. Find that man Quintez Cephas, and Quintez Cephas just bullies his defender and goes all the way for another Detroit touchdown. Now to finish off this game, I did put Trey Lance in, trying to see what we can do with the run play, and we do get stopped. So of course, Detroit calls their first timeout. What is Trey Lance going to do? Trey Lance goes out for a run, but he gets sacked. And of course, that's going to be the 2nd timeout. Once again, we're going to play action. Trey Lance looking deep for Brandon Ayuk, but Brandon Ayuk could not hold it down. So the ball's going to go back to Detroit. And what is Detroit going to do in these final minutes? As long as we can contain them, we should be fine. And right there, incomplete pass. We are bringing the pressure. We're trying to control Jared Goff right here. And right here, he finds a nice, easy reception. But like I said, we're just trying to contain him as best as we can. There's only a few seconds left, and I think we should have this in the bag. Once again, nice little reception. Now Jared Goff is stepping back. What's he going to do? He's going to go ahead, dump it off to DeAndre Swift, and DeAndre Swift gets a 1st down and more right there. Huge hit by our guys. They call their final timeout. What are we going to do? Jared Goff is waiting, but we bring the pressure, and we get a huge sack. They're going to try to go for it, but of course that's going to go ahead and end the game. And your San Francisco 49ers are going to go ahead and walk away with a win in Week 1. What a huge way to win in Week 1. It was a back and forth game, not going to lie. I'm going to go ahead and give Detroit their credit. They put up a fight in this one, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I did like a lot of stuff I seen with this team. Jimmy Garoppolo performed a lot better than I expected him to. So I don't know when we're going to be starting Trey Lance or if he's going to be even starting this season. But if Jimmy G is going to continue to play like this, I mean, we're going to have to give Trey Lance only a few receptions out there. But Trey Lance did what he could in the minutes he can. Nothing too huge besides that rushing touchdown, but like I said, nothing too huge. Raheem Mostert had an incredible performance, not only with his running game, which he had over 100 yards, but with his receiving as well. Deebo Samuel, another guy that broke out this game as well. But like I said, Raheem Mostert had over 100 receiving yards as well. And I'm not even trying to target him. He's just very fast. He's open all the time. So, I mean, of course, we're going to just dump it off to him if we need to. Brandon Ayuk actually had a very solid game, and so did George Kittle. I'm very pleased of what I saw from this offense, and especially the defense. Now, when it comes to the upgrades and all that type of stuff, I will be showing you guys, like, a few of the upgrades, but only the main ones. So, like, Jimmy Garoppolo, he is going to be a 74, but with this next upgrade, he will be a 75. So, even though he's not our quarterback for the future, it's nice to see that he is slowly upgrading. And he deserves it. He had a great game. Now, our next game is going to be against the 1-0 Eagles. And, of course, they have Colin Kaepernick. They signed him in free agency. And the last time he played was actually with the 49ers in 2017. So, now that they're 1-0, this is going to be his matchup against his former team. And it took 4 years for this matchup to finally happen. But yes, man, as you guys can see, Jimmy G is second now for league leaders of passing yards. And I hope you guys are going to be enjoying this series, man. I am. I have a lot of fun with this. And I'm excited to see what we can make this Niners team and what type of stuff we can change to actually make this a winning franchise again. But like always, man, if you guys are enjoying this series, please leave a like on this video. Subscribe if you guys are new to my channel. I really do appreciate it. I love the support you guys are giving me for this series. But like always, this is Ant Warrior, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.